folks, I'm here at the Rivet in Pottstown with Dan Keota, who has put together an amazing open mic night here. This was the very first night, so let's see, what's today, the 13th?
Yeah,
right?
October 13th, yep.
So it's October 13th, and this has been something I've been looking forward to for quite some time. And Dan and his wife, Chelsea, man, what an event this has been. This is going to be every week, right?
Yeah, we're going to be consistent. So, especially for right now, we're planning on every week. We might scale back in the summer to every other week, but we're definitely building our brand with the open mics.
Yeah, and I'll tell you guys, I just want you guys to know that are watching that I was here tonight. I actually got a chance to go up twice and do 2 5-minute sets, which was awesome.
Speaking of colonoscopies, I just had one last month. My 10-year free pass expired, and I've discovered colonoscopies are the ultimate example of a bad news, good news situation. Now, the bad news, if you've been through it, you know what it is. That night before, right? The preparation process. The things they make you do with a bottle of Gatorade ought to be illegal. By the time you're done with your all-night party in the potty, you're living the chorus of a Jackson Browne song because you're running on empty. Yeah. But there's good news. I know there's going to be at least one day every 5 to 10 years, my pants are going to fit better. Oh, and I got even more good news after this most recent anal invasion. Yeah, the doctor was able to confirm that my head was not up there when he looked. And when all was said and done, he concluded that I was a perfect asshole. Turns out my mother-in-law was right all those years.
And there was a great crowd here, a lot of great comics, a lot of people that I've seen in the area perform. It's a great venue. As you'll see in some of the footage I took while I was here, this place, you could just spend hours looking around at all the memorabilia, everything around here. But that aside, Dan, I just want to talk about, just for a minute or two, what inspired you to put this together?
Are you talking about the open mic?
Yeah.
Okay, so honestly, we were trying to think about how to build the brand. So we had a successful show on September 12th upstairs.
Okay. Here at the Rivet.
Here at the Rivet,
Yeah.
upstairs. We had a successful first show, and we wanted to continue to build the brand. And you know, the Rivet's been very, very, very good at helping us out. And you know, they gave us the room to put this on, and you know, just it's been so easy to meet people in the comedy community that want to help us grow. So it's been awesome. And the reason we put this together is I have 2 years off of work on FMLA, and it's giving me something to concentrate on for and set up for every week since I'm going to be off of work.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. We appreciate each and every one of you. And we also appreciate our first and longest running sponsor of the show, Tom and his team of insurance professionals at the Malin Agency. If world-class customer service and doing business with someone you can trust is important to you, give Tom and his team a call today for all your insurance needs. I'm going to have you back on, and we're going to talk a little bit later this year or early next year about all the big plans that you have for 2026. But you also have a show here at the Rivet on December 26th.
Yeah.
Right?
So we actually have our next. Yeah, we actually have our next 3 dates planned.
Okay.
Here. So our first step, and for 2026. So our next show is 12/26. That's the first show we're going to operate as a nonprofit and give to Penn. So, and it's Christmas time, it's the giving season. Interesting enough is I don't know if I'll even be at the show, because at some point I'm going to get a lung transplant, so I might be in recovery, but the show's going to go on. We have everything in place and the right people in place, so I mean, there's that to look forward to. And yeah, so we did get good news today.
Yeah, and I'll tell you another thing, Dan, that impressed me was you kind of kicked things off tonight. You took the stage and kind of opened up with a prayer.
Father God, I'm just learning how to pray. Bear with me. First, I thank you for the life of everyone that's here with me. Then I thank you for the love that you give me. Why? I don't know. I don't deserve it, and it hurts inside. Many nights I cried and called your name out loud, but didn't call you when I was doing good, too proud. And yet you still gave me love. I wasn't used to that. Many of the people that gave me love ended up taking it back. That's something that's new to me, so I'm asking you for time to adjust. Let me make it there. I will be one you can trust. What I stand for, I put my life on, I do. I guess what I'm asking is show me how to stand for you. And that was DMX.
Your faith's pretty important to you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's everything to me. So interesting enough is 2019. So 2017 is when my lung collapsed. On April 1st, 2017, ironically. So it's almost like faith, and now I'm producing comedy, right? So, but I was with Temple for 2 years, and in 2019, I switched over to Penn because I had put on 140 pounds in 15 months because all the steroids I was on at Temple. And then I moved to Penn because I really didn't have any hope with Temple. And when I moved there in October 2019, it was really important. That's when me and Chelsea first started going to church too. And, coincidentally, we find church and Jesus, at a point is very pivotal for us because it was right before COVID. Mm-hmm. So when my lung disease happened in 2017, I went right into stage 3 lung disease. I wasn't on oxygen until 2022. But the whole dilating thing, I don't know what's in store for me after the transplant. My faith is very important to me. I do believe in God and miracles. And I do believe I'm going to get this transplant. And I think it's been so great because, God's given us hope. And, just a year ago, interesting enough, a year ago I was doing my classes, Jay and Steve's classes. And now here we are a year later. And you also took those classes. Here we are a year later at this open mic, and I've opened up, me and my wife have opened up this nonprofit to just try to really have something to focus on while we go through a hard time. And I don't know if you notice, you'll definitely notice if you come to this 1226 show, definitely you're going to be on another one of our shows. You'll see that Chelsea does 80% of the work. I'm very lucky to have a partner like that. And so God put us in the right spots together. And then 2019, right before COVID, we ended up starting to go to Journey Church. And it's been very important to me. And comedy has been so instrumental in pulling me out of depression. So that's why I also want to pursue comedy after my transplant. Right now, I struggle on my feet. So producing is more my thing. I can do about 1 or 2 minutes on my feet, and then I got to sit down. So I think I can just set up the events and just enjoy them.
Well, I'll tell you what, a lot of people are benefiting from what you're doing. And folks, I'll tell you what, like I said, I'm going to have Dan back, and we're going to talk about some of those exciting things in 2026. Mm-hmm. But for right now, I just want to remind everybody watching, December 26th, in fact, one of my friends, Tony Rogers, will be here. Tony is hilarious. He's awesome and a great guy. He'll be on that card for December 26th, the day after Christmas. And every Monday, moving forward, sign-ups are at 6:30, right?
6:30, yeah.
And take the stage at 7. There's great people here. It's a great venue. It's a great time, very supportive. It is an absolutely amazing time. I'm going to be here as many Mondays as I can. I'd encourage you, if you guys are anywhere drivable to Pottstown, Pennsylvania, come to the Rivet. It's right off of High Street. Every Monday night moving forward, sign up at 6:30. Stand-up fun starts at 7 o'clock. Dan, I wish you all the best,
Dude,
man.
thanks so much, Bill. And also, until I go in the hospital, each Monday I'll be shooting a podcast, and if you're coming in, I might call you over on the podcast too. I'm going to be doing some interviews and definitely producing some content. Like I said, I can't do much on stage, but I can definitely help push this by producing content and marketing. So
there you go.
Yeah, come be on my podcast sometime. Come check out the stage.
There you go, folks. Right here in Pottstown, the Rivet, right off of High Street. Park in the back, plenty of parking. Don't have to pay for it either. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time.
You only live once. Die laughing. Thanks.
What he said.
I just want to mention Dan one more time and Dan's situation, what Dan's going through. If you don't know, Die Laughing Inc., like I mentioned before, they are a nonprofit. They are raising funds, trying to be and hopefully future be partnered with Penn Medicine Lung Transplant Program. Dan and Chelsea are doing this. They don't need the money from any of this for anything. He's got insurance. Everything's covered. Dan's love of comedy, Chelsea as well, is they want to give back. They want to raise money for people that are in situations like them, but they absolutely love comedy. So just wanted to bring light to what Dan's doing here. As you can see, he brought his book bag as well, just like I did. Does yours have any weed in it?
No.
All right, so none of ours. All these book bags and there's no weed, as far as I know. But I just want to bring it up and give Dan a round of applause one more time for organizing all this.
I had to come back up if for no other reason than to stand up for Delco and defend the Delco dumper. Because much like a lot of the other fake news that's out there, they didn't report on the most important fact of all on that story. Not one news station, not one news outlet. That car that she dropped the deuce on had a Dallas Cowboys vanity plate on it. Yeah. So therefore it was justified. Yeah. That's right. And it was parked in a defecation zone.
This week's episode has been brought to you by Doherty & Company Insurance Services for all your business and personal insurance needs. Our friends at Tennis Addiction in Exton, PA. And the Malin Agency, where exceeding expectations is how they do business.